Good morning everybody and welcome back to the new vlog. It has been a minute again, but there were some good reasons this time. I think there's usually good reasons. The last couple of weeks I've been dog sitting and house sitting, so I haven't been in my own space, and that means I haven't really had my setup to video edit, and also it just didn't feel appropriate to be vlogging and showing you someone else's space. So I didn't vlog during that time, but I did do a couple of fun things that I'll fill you in on. So a couple of weeks ago, my friends and I went to this thing called Modular On The Spot. It's this modular synthesizer experience in a park. And so I'm going to insert a little clip of that right now so you can kind of see what that is like.
I wonder what kind of music is. That looks strong, right?
This is called Modular Synth. So there are cartridges, and each cartridge has like a certain sound. So you buy these cartridges, and then I think you use like wires to plug into the different cartridges, and you create different sound combinations and loop things, and I think that's the understanding that I have of it.
That's why it's modular, because
Because you're piecing it together.
Yeah.
So that's my understanding of it.
It's really intense. She's like handling so much stuff.
Can you point me in the direction of the meter that is?
Yeah. I can't catch rhythm, but it sounds good. Just remember the blended out of everything. That's more melodic.
That was really fun. I really enjoyed that music. They're doing it again in September, so I think I'm gonna try and go back to that. It's definitely a little different, but it's something I really enjoy. That same day, we ended up going to the new club in Seattle. Seattle doesn't really have much of a club scene, but this one is pretty close to like a proper club, and so it was really, really fun. It's called Supernova. It's pretty far away, but I'll show you a little bit of what that was like. That was one weekend, and then the following weekend it was just more drinks with friends. Cheers! Tell us about your cocktail, Amanda.
It's a Danny Trejo. It's quite spicy.
It's very spicy. I tried it and I was like, God damn, yeah, no, it's very spicy.
In a good way.
Yeah, in a good way.
Got salt everywhere.
What's the alcohol?
Salt.
No, but what's?
Oh, it's tequila. It's like infused tequila.
Infused tequila. We're probably from Mexico because we're going.
Okay.
Yeah. Just kind of really enjoying post-lockdown life. Probably a little too much. Definitely was really unproductive most mornings, and just kind of was starting to feel like maybe I just need to like slow down a little bit, not drink so much. So then when I went to dog sit, I kind of took that opportunity to just pull back and relax a little bit. I've started to binge watch Schitt's Creek, which I'm way behind on pop culture because I don't spend a lot of time in front of a TV. I just choose to spend my evenings going out and doing other things typically. So yeah, I've just been hanging out with Pepper the dog, who is very sweet. Pepper. Hi. Hello. You're just like the cutest little Muppet, aren't you? Yeah. You really want the treat I have in my hand, don't you? Mm-hmm. 'em. Mm-hmm. 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 Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And binge watching Schitt's Creek and having some dinners here and there with friends and just really relaxing and trying to like go a little slower on things. So that's what's been up. Today is a fun day. My friend Maya is on her way over right now. I need to get dressed because I'm way behind on it. And we are gonna go vintage shopping and finally hit the market. I think I've promised a couple of different times to show you the different markets, or at least the Ballard Farmers Market, but today we're gonna do the Ballard Farmers Market, the Fremont Market, which is more craft fair-esque. Like Ballard is more food oriented and Fremont is more craft oriented. And then we're gonna hit a couple of vintage shops, 2 in Ballard and then one in Fremont, and then one is part of the Fremont market. So we're gonna hit up some vintage shops and just generally enjoy today. So I'm gonna finish getting ready and we will take you with us. So welcome to the Ballard Market.
Move it to where you think you need it. I don't know where to put it. Cheer it up.
Ooh, I want flowers. Apples are in season. I've been thinking I really want to go to an apple orchard. Also, Maya, do you want to say hi? Hi! Yay, Maya's with me today. It's like so nice to see it back and fully operational. Ooh, do we have jewelry? So we are on the hunt for these like quesadillas. Okay.
And jewelry.
And jewelry. Okay, I just got the half cheese. Maya's has got a ton of veg in it. Breakfast of champions. Accepted into a boutique and I'm trying on some fun pants. This cute little crop knit.
It's a no.
It's a no for you?
It's a no for me.
Cute though.
And
I'm trying on these shorts, which I think are less for me, but they're good. So this is the black knit, which I actually really like.
You guys still doing all good back here?
Doing great, thanks.
Awesome.
These pants are amazing. These aren't like ever gonna go out of style, right?
no.
They fit so well.
Yeah, you need to get one.
Okay, so we're heading into Lucky Dry Goods. This is supposed to be one of the better like, boutique vintage. Well, is it even open though? Okay.
With brass.
for me, and then he had a message Olivia at his house, and he's like, "You getting in the room?" I'm like, "Yeah, I don't mind him while I'm there."
Kind of really like these little coffee mugs. And these little candlestick holders.
They're super cute.
I know. Oh, these are so cute.
Yeah.
This crockery. This is cool. Just like very back in style. These. It's also like really nice. I like this. Oh, that's kind of fun.
Oh, that's way fun. I did not.
Would be an interesting one. I feel like I've got an increasing collection of like very bizarre printed blouses.
Yeah, like that's fantastic.
Not that one. Okay. Hey everybody, it is about 8 p.m. now, and I just wanted to show you my outfit of the day and then show you what I picked up vintage shopping. So today I wore, well, I was feeling very like Ty from Clueless this morning, so I put on my Zara jeans, which I got earlier this year, and I just got this Zara crop top, very basic, but I was excited to wear it. And then this is a shacket from Boohoo. I can put it on real quick so you can kind of see what it fits like. I got this last year, but it's just, I think, a really nice transitional piece for Seattle, good for our cooler winter, or like cooler evenings. It's about 80 right now, so it is not particularly cool out, which is why it's been around my waist. And then this is my Pinko bag. It's the medium classic love bag in this like neutral nudie color. Yeah, so this was today's like vintage market outfit, which I think was pretty fun. Like I fell in love with Seattle in the 90s before I ever came here. It's like in my head it was like Seattle, this amazing place, and so it's kind of nice now that the grunge look, like 90s vibes are back, and so that I can actually live that like Seattle life that I dreamed about when I was quite young. So that's just kind of fun. Anyway, today when we were vintage shopping, like we tried a number of different places, and I tried on a bunch of stuff, but I only really found one vintage piece that I really liked, so I'm gonna try that on for you. I did find a couple of other pieces. I bought one other piece, but it wasn't vintage, it was from a boutique. So I'm gonna save that for a different video and show that to you. But yeah, let me get the other outfit on and I will be back to show you that. Okay, so this is the dress that I picked up. I got this at the Fremont Vintage, it's not the Fremont Vintage one. I got it at the Fremont Market. They have, I think it's called the Hyper Market or something like that, and it is essentially this like garage of sellers who have a bunch of, you know,
vintage clothing and like knickknacks and things like that. So that's where I picked this up. I don't think it's more than 5 years old in all honesty. It's definitely not. I don't know what qualifies as vintage. When I think of vintage, I think you have to be like 15 or 20 years old. I don't know. My friend Maia, who was with me, obviously you've seen that, she found a bunch of stuff that is truly vintage. I think this is probably just like, I don't know, it's only a few years old, I'm sure. But anyway, it's this great kind of warm, undertoned python dress, a little longer in the back. And I think this will be like the perfect year-round dress. Obviously, I'm styling it right now with some nude pumps. You could go closed toe, open toe. In the winter, I'm in the market right now for a knee-high black boot. That'll go really well with it. I have some over-the-knee black boots that'll go really well with it. I could see pairing it with a bunch of different things. So I'm really excited to style this. I've never owned anything snakeskin printed before, so this is a first. And yeah, I don't know, I think it's just such a classic animal print. I feel like there are a couple of animal prints that are always good, and it's basically snakeskin, crocodile, and cheetah. Those three are always very, very popular. And then I think zebra and cow print and a couple other ones, giraffe print, they all tend to kind of come and go. But this is just 100% classic. So it was about 30 bucks, and I thought that that was a pretty good price for it. So yeah, super happy with it. Okay, well, sorry, I moved you because I didn't think that it was very comfortable for me to stand that far away, and the lighting was crap. So anyway, yeah, it was really fun to hit up a couple of different vintage stores and then a bunch of boutiques in the Ballard market. There's a few more that I didn't get to try. The ones that I went to today were Lucky Dry Goods in Ballard, and that one is actually like pretty good. I really like that one. I tried on a few pieces there, but none of them fit. We also then went to the hypermarket, like I mentioned, which is where I got this python dress. That's part of the Sunday market in Fremont. It happens every week. It's a great place to find some hidden gems. There's a bunch of different retailers in there. One woman, like everything on her rack is $5. I tried on a bunch of stuff. I was actually looking at a skirt from Prana and another one that could have been like Anthropology or something along those lines. And just decided that neither of those were quite gonna get the use that I wanted. And then we also tried the Fremont Vintage Mall. There were a few pieces I tried on there, but just weren't right. That place is pretty good too. Like that's really good for home goods and stuff as well. The Fremont Vintage Mall is like, it's very good. There was a very like dominatrix-y bodysuit that I really wanted to get, but it was a size too small, so bummer. Yeah, and then the other ones that I had hoped to get to this weekend but didn't get to, one is called Barn Owl, and that is in the Ballard area. And then there's I don't think it's called Pretty Little Things, it's like Pretty something. Anyway, that's in Capitol Hill. I'll link it below in the description box. And then there's another one in Pioneer Square called Bon Voyage. So I didn't make it to either of those this weekend. They're not like convenient to where I live. But I think I'm gonna try and do another like vintage shopping trip. This is really fun. I used to do a ton of thrift store shopping when I was in high school. And I think it's just a really fun way to refresh your closet without spending a lot of money. Maybe it's not as high quality, but you know, if you're looking to do a little bit more. Okay, sorry, my battery just died on my camera. I was saying I really want to pick up vintage shopping again because I think it's just a more sustainable way to do fashion and to add things to your wardrobe and to find more interesting things. So that's just a thought that I had and another reason to do it. So anyway, I'm going to leave this here today. Actually, before I do that, one of the things you can do if you're looking to incorporate new pieces into your wardrobe because you're a little sick of your wardrobe, but you don't necessarily want to spend a lot of money, or you just don't want to, again, buy from the same retailer that everybody else is buying from, is to do a clothing swap. And that's a great way to make sure that the clothing that you buy gets used and loved by somebody else, and also to refresh our wardrobe. So next Sunday, I'm hosting a clothing swap with a bunch of women.
and I'm really excited for that. So I do need to go through my closet and see, like I've already picked out some pieces that I know I want to get rid of. Some pieces that I really love but just aren't fitting me these days because I've lost some weight the last year or two. So yeah, so a clothing swap is another really good way to bring new pieces into your wardrobe without spending a lot of money or any money in a clothing swap situation, because you're just exchanging clothing with friends. So yeah, fun ideas. But now, with that thought, I am going to go and get dinner ready, and I have to edit this vlog because ideally it goes out tomorrow. Great. I hope you had fun shopping with me, and let me know in the comments what you do to bring new clothing into your wardrobe. If you know of another vintage shop that I haven't named in Seattle that you think is worth looking into, let me know. And yeah, just generally would love any kind of feedback. Yeah, have a great night.